What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cosmat Wrestling. I'm sitting here with both Matt and Mark Carpio. What's going on, guys?
Oh boy, this is going to be a shit show today.
Hey, let's get right into it, though. Alright, Raw opens up with the Viper Randy Orton saying how he doesn't need to wear a mask like The Fiend does and wondering if Bray Wyatt will let him into the Firefly Funhouse later on tonight.
Bray Wyatt shows up on the Titantron actually with his fellow Firefly Funhouse friends as they actually vote on how the Fiend will just punish the Viper come TLC. Randy then changes the mood and actually challenges Bray Wyatt to a match later on tonight.
Next up, we have Asuka versus Shayna Baszler. I couldn't wait for this match.
Shayna actually goes for a submission, but Asuka turns it into a hard knee bar. Well, meanwhile, outside the ring, Lana manages to send Nia Jax over the announcer's table, distracting the in-ring competitors as Asuka actually rolls up Shayna for that 1, 2, 3.
Dude, imagine Lana putting Nia Jax through her table. You
Oh,
think she could get her up?
Well, she somehow was able to hurl her over the table, but not through. I don't think so. Unless she rolled her onto the announcer's table and jumped off the top of the rope.
It'd be cool to see, for sure.
Matt Riddle is backstage alongside Dana Brooke and Ricochet, offering them a bro nut. Not a donut, but a bro nut before their match with Slapjack and Retribution.
We come back to this match as Dana Brooke and Ricochet defeat Slapjack and Reckoning.
Ali, after this match, was seen furious, yelling at Reckoning and Slapjack. This was funny to see. They took a hard L, and Ali did not like this.
Could Retribution be falling apart?
Well, Sheamus is backstage with the monster Keith Lee. Oh, I said monster. You think Braun's going to be happy about that?
Oh, man.
But Lee is actually still suspicious that Sheamus somehow will betray Drew. Could happen, could not, but I see it in the future.
Next up, we had another exciting rendition of Miss TV with AJ Styles as the guest.
AJ says he will wrap Drew with a chair and put him through a table before TLC to retrieve that WWE title. Imagine AJ as a WWE champion.
Hey, we've seen it before. He's always done a good job. So
well,
I'd like to see
Miz and Morrison, they actually make fun of Sheamus and Drew as both actually end up walking down and a fight just broke out as they were just taking shots at the bodyguard. It was cool to see.
Are we going to see that bodyguard in the ring?
They're slowly building up to it. I think TLC will see something erupt.
Yeah.
AJ Styles then claimed a 4-on-2 match later tonight as Drew actually took the Money in the Bank briefcase from the Miz and he chucked it across the arena and just broke an LED board. It was hilarious.
Next is Kofi versus Shelton Benjamin as Kofi puts the match away with the Trouble in Paradise.
After this match, Kofi then was prompted by Cedric Alexander as he was set to face Cedric next. He took a hard L here from a lumbar check. Poor Kofi.
Yeah, not getting the wins, man.
2 matches in a row. Just kind of reminiscences of when he got that WWE Championship run, he had to keep facing opponents back and forth. Next up was Drew McIntyre, the WWE Champion, and Sheamus versus AJ Styles, Miz, and Morrison alongside their bodyguard. Of course, AJ Styles, the sly guy, he is taking the W for his team, hitting the phenomenal forearm onto Sheamus for that 1, 2, 3.
AJ looking strong here for sure. We then see Asuka and Lana backstage as Lana is
just panicking about her match with Nia next week. She's scared shitless until Nia actually appears, scaring Asuka away. Sheamus was backstage then heated as Drew comes along as they confront one another about the loss that they both just took, as Pat Buck then appears to stop them as Drew then puts Sheamus through a picnic table backstage. So, this isn't good.
Chaos erupted. We then saw Bobby Lashley versus Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy getting a win with Whisper in the win here. Could we see Jeff Hardy, the new United States champion?
I don't know, but I was kind of scared for him after this match because Bobby just put him into a hurt lock and he almost he passed out pretty much.
Broke his neck. Jesus.
Well, Randy was actually backstage next when Ramblin' Rabbit shows up saying he could not wait to see Randy and Bray Wyatt in the same ring next for the main event. I can't either.
Yeah, me neither.
This match was just nonstop, of course, with the Viper Randy Orton and the demonic guy that Bray Wyatt is and what goes through both of their minds. They can put on a match whenever they like to, but it was just nonstop as actually Randy went to pin Bray Wyatt as the lights just go black. The Fiend is actually then reappeared as in Bray Wyatt's position as Randy Orton pins him. This was cool to see. I mean, He was pinning Bray, but now he's pinning the Fiend as the Fiend then applies the mandible claw onto Randy Orton to finish him off as we fade to black.
What a match to end Monday Night Raw.
I liked it.
All right, guys, that was it for another week of Monday Night Raw. Let us know what you liked most about this week's Monday Night Raw. It was great having Mark here for sure. Definitely added an extra element to the show. And we will let. Oh, fuck.
And we would like what, Kyle? We'd
What?
like to see you guys again.
I'm doing that again.
No, I think we did
I'm
perfectly
doing-
fine. Nope, I think it did.
All right, peace out, guys.
No, but
Bye.